Hey, this is Stacia, and we're going to do a training game on chess.com. So this is recorded on Tuesday, August 8th, and I took a quick nap and missed Parma Chess Club. I was going to go. So I figured let's still play 3 games, but online. It's better than nothing. So I won the first 2, and now we're going to play a third one. I had white both times, so we'll see if we get white again. That would be amazing. But I'll take black. I also broke 1700 in Blitz today. That's a new high for me. So the improvement is real. That's how I see that. It's taken me so long to get to 1700 Blitz. I mean, I swear, like 6 months ago, my rating was like in the 1400s. I'm not even joking. For Blitz. Okay, here we go. We've got Philosopher King 9000. He's Canadian, and we have the black pieces, unfortunately. But I'm going to continue my theme of playing a little faster. Knight to f6, a little more intuitively. So this is Vienna Gambit. We do not want to take that because of e5, so I will just go here. Okay, this is not supposed to be that great, but I'm not familiar with it at all. So if I take en passant, they could take with a pawn, actually, and try to build a big center. And if I go queen d4 to try to plug it, they'll go knight f3. So I don't know about en passant, actually. I don't think it's necessarily the right way to go. What about just knight c6? And if they push their pawn, I'll take on e5. I feel like my pawn's more annoying than his pawn. My knight doesn't need to go to f6 because it doesn't exist. But my knight can come here and attack his pawns. So maybe he'll go c3 or something and just be solid. And then he'll reroute and attack my pawn. My knight is kind of weird, actually. I think I'm going to go with this move. Knight c6, c3 I don't like. So I think I want to play for c5 instead. So that's why I'm doing this. I played a game recently where I faced this sort of thing in like an endgame, and my knight just became like useless. It was super annoying. But I kind of like this idea better, like fight for the center. My bishop's weird too. I kind of want to play h5. But I don't have to do it yet. I want to discourage this idea, but I can wait till the knight comes to e2 and then play it so that when the knight comes here, well, that'll still take my bishop, so what am I talking about? Yeah, but bishop g6 and then h4. Okay, I'm going to play here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just want to castle as soon as possible. I don't think I want to go queenside. Yeah, I think he's going to go with that idea. I kind of like h5. But actually, it'll be vulnerable, so I might have to go with h6, which I don't really want to do, but no, actually, I don't need to do that. I'll just play bishop g6. Okay, so I'll stay a little flexible and put the knight here, but I'm probably going to castle kingside. Okay, and I gotta watch my time. I'm slipping a little bit on the time. Like knight g3, I'm expecting for sure, right? And then I'll go bishop g6. Yeah. So, you know what? Playing for f6 could make sense. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to play e6. I don't like that really. It's okay though. E6 is annoying. I don't like it. I think I might go bishop h4. That doesn't really help. So I don't know why I was thinking that. Doesn't help at all. Maybe I need to go knight b6. And on e6, I can then take the bishop. That makes sense. And otherwise, I can hop in. This might be the way to go. So I'm wondering if I just go ahead and do this and then play like that. It's tempo there. Got this under control. Yeah, I don't want to see e6, so I'm gonna play this. I don't want that. If I take, they take there, I don't like, and then I can't castle and stuff. And if I don't take, they take here with check. And then if I take with the king, they castle with check. And it just gets, this bishop also gets weird, so that if they try to come down, I can't really play here easily anymore. Maybe I can actually, but okay. I'm pretty happy with this decision. Not happy with my time usage, but let's move 11 and I have 10 minutes, so it's reasonable. So we're on their bishop here. Will they just protect it? They could try that. Will they take my knight? That seems like a bad idea. Will they check me? Seems like a bad idea because of c6. They might retreat their bishop, but then it's inviting this move. Doesn't seem like a good idea to play it, but it's an idea to keep in mind later. Because, I mean, eventually, I think we do want to open up the bishop, but I would wait until the right moment for that, because it's probably a pawn sacrifice. A clearance sacrifice. I taught clearance sacrifice at the chess camp. I did a lecture on it. I showed the Steinitz von Bartleben game. That is such a cool game if you haven't seen it. I should do that one on my channel because it's my favorite chess game. Out of all the famous games, like, I just love that game. The story involved and everything is just great. All right, so we're catching up on the clock here, but I want to think on their time. So if I got a bunch of free moves, I would go like c6, castle, kingside probably. And then go for c5. That's my idea. So they go queen e2 here. So they are inviting for me to take the bishop, and then they're saying they will take the pawn. They're also probably going queenside here. I also have a little trick. I could play a bishop b4 check. And if they go c3, I just take. I'm on the queen. If they take back, check, that's a fork. That one's material. So if they can't play c3, this might be annoying. They might have to block with the bishop, in which case take. I think I'm going to play it. It's an active move, and it's an active move, and I just like it. So, you know, leave me alone. I mean, can they go king f2? I just don't really think. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. I'm not seeing like how to get them if they do that. Might be a way though. So this is not where my bishop belongs, but it's just an active move. Okay. King F1. Wow. What a jokester. So they're saying they're just going to go C3 and I got to move again. Okay. I know. I think I do want to go C6 now. Because on bishop takes, I want to take with a pawn. I think that's kind of important, so. Then again, they can go C4. Am I worried about C4? If C4, I take that. They take back. I don't know. I'm okay with that. I would love to castle and play F6, but this bishop, maybe I can though. It's actually blocked, never mind. I thought it was pinning. It's not. So it actually castles in F6 to try and tear down the structure, because originally I wanted C5, but I actually need this pawn here so that if they take, I get that. And then we have a C file with minority attack ideas. So this, right? Definitely. They could play C4. I guess, but I just realized I blundered there and they messed up. Didn't they have Queen B5 check? And then I lose my bishop. So I'm really glad that didn't happen. That's great. I should have lost this game. This is the best square, I think. Sometimes bishops on E7 are actually quite good. Like, look at that scope. I know he's blocked for now, but he does support, like, this pawn break. And we've got these two moves, and we support F6, which is really the move I want to play. Oh, I remember when I was thinking when I play F6, I don't want to see them push E6, but it might actually be okay. That pawn's going to be kind of on his own. They don't have a light square bishop to protect, and the knight can't protect. So it's actually F6 is looking like the way to go here. So I think castle kingside and go F6 is the idea. Now let's try to guess what he'll do next. Okay. He wants to take my pawn with check. That's not very nice. And then he's going to reroute. So I could take. My bishop is not so good. Taking might not be the worst idea here. The king may be vulnerable a little bit there. Queen, I mean. Takes, take. They do control that, though. Can't play there. Okay, let me think for a second. Take, take, castle. Or just castle, knight f4. Knight f4 is kind of annoying. But I can play bishop f5, keep the two bishops. Okay, I don't think I should give up the two bishops for no reason, so I'll just do this. Mm-hmm. Now I thought here. Another move is this. I have to take with the H pawn. If I take with the F pawn, this guy gets very strong. Could potentially do stuff. This move would block it. And if they take, then we could do that. My pawn's weak, but... This is my idea. Okay, so I'm behind on the clock. I've got to stay focused on that. Okay, intuitively, I like this move. We need to make some intuitive moves here. Okay, they're attacking the B pawn. And the D pawn. Okay, I kind of missed that. That's unfortunate, but... Maybe I just go F6 immediately? Oh. No, maybe it is okay. I thought they could play knight here, but they can't. They could play pawn there, though. Actually, you know what? I think bishop E6 takes rook B8. They take here, I take here. I like it. It's better than just losing a pawn for nothing. Okay, so now, do I want to encourage this? No, I probably just move my queen out now. Can't go F6. Does this check anything? Not really. This loses a pawn. Queen C7, I just don't like that much. Don't love this move, but I'm low on time. They take here, I take with check. If they take there, they lose a queen. It's hard to move away. They could try that. Probably taking is right, though. Take, take. At least my rook's open. I have two bishops, but he could snap one off, and he probably should, and I feel like I'm slightly worse there. But at least the bishop I have left is my good bishop, but... yeah, and his is not good. So I think we have chances. We have chances. He should take my bishop, I think. He did not. Oh, I can't move it because he'll win that. This pawn's annoying. Let's go for b4. Take, take, take. I can take back with a rook or a king there. Should be okay. If we get this, that pawn's on a light square. And I've got this covered from the rooks. So I actually feel like it's not that weak. Because it's so hard to target. Does he want to trade into just bishops? Or what does he want to do? My pawns are kind of mangled. So I'm definitely, you know what, I'm on the worst side for sure, but well, maybe not for sure because the bishops. My bishop is better, I feel. He could go a3 and shut down my idea. That would be annoying. So I kind of hope he doesn't do that. So if I trade and play b4, same color bishop ending. Or do I just go b4 immediately? Why not? Let him trade. If he wants to. If he wants to trade so bad. Okay, if he pushes, we win a pawn. That should be fine. I gotta do this now, because otherwise a3. I just don't like it. I think he'll trade. So what is he gonna do to try it? Like how could white win this? That's what I'm mainly concerned about. I gotta stop them from winning. Their king can't really come up that easily, and they've got this queen side stuff. So they're going to win. It would be on the queen side, but a way they could lose is that they leave my pawn unattended and he makes a run for it. I think this is a draw. That's what I think. Which means it's really winning. It's winning for both sides. So when it's not two GMs playing, there's tricks and there's ways to lose and there's time pressure. And so I don't call games like this a draw. It's actually equal. Objectively, it's a draw. But it's just an equal position where we're going to fight it out. If they offer a draw, I probably will take it just based on the time situation. And also, I don't see how I win this. Okay. I think they're going to try to win on the queen side. Makes sense. I do have to be careful here. I hate to go all the way back here, but I think I gotta do this for now and figure out how am I gonna play. So if my king runs this way to stop these pawns, which he probably should, they could try to make a dash for this side. They have no way to attack this pawn with their bishop. So they would have to like push pawns. I don't think I'm in any danger over here. So I think this is the way to go. And then also I could get counterplay like this. Because I'm not going to get, there's no other weaknesses. I could also just run towards these pawns and take them. So I do think this is absolutely the right way to go. And the bishop can just stay here. My bishop's actually controlling a lot of dark squares here. Yeah, and in the event, I like win these pawns. He actually could be in big trouble, right? Because he's got to babysit this still. But I don't have to babysit his. His bishop can never take that, right? So I'm starting to feel really optimistic about winning this now. So I think my next moves are just simple. I just bring the king up there to the battlefield. On the queen side, this is where the action is. Ooh, I think he wants to trade bishops. I'll just play this. If he goes here, take, king d2, or I'm sorry, king d7, king d2, king c6. Okay, guess he doesn't want to do that. Okay. I've got to run towards these pawns. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I know that I can't just let him make a queen. So, like, these pawns on light squares are a huge benefit to me, though. Yeah, it's funny. He couldn't trade bishops. I think it's losing, actually. Because I would just march up and start taking these pawns, and, like, he can't go too far because then this guy runs. So I think this is our hero right here. Okay, so I was thinking this. If he goes here, I come in. And if he checks me, I go here, and if he checks me here, I take. So he should probably just try to hold and not get too aggressive, but he got aggressive. I kind of see his point though, right? Like, if I go here, he doesn't have to play this. You can just kind of sit on it. And then I'll have to figure out something, but I actually do have an idea. My idea is this sort of thing. I could also do something like this and trade. I'm not sure if that's wise because they'll bring their king up. Because I'm offering double pawns there. I also have a crazy idea where I could like sack and then have two connected pass pawns. So he's kind of waiting a bit. Makes sense. Could be this is just a draw and I don't have a way to make progress, but it would be silly not to try. I feel like I'm on the better side of this. I have 1 minute. That's plenty of time with 15-second increment and okay. He's protecting that. So is he just going to shuffle his bishop or was he? Can I play like this and just control all of that? That'd be nice. I'm giving him a way to like attack me though. Just seems weakening for no reason. I like that he can't reach G7. Okay, so he's just doing that. There's not much I can do. Just having a tough time figuring out anything here. I'm like just blocked out. Okay, so he goes there. So I have check now. Would you like to trade bishops? That would be amazing. Trade bishops with me. Can I actually do something crazy like that? That would be pretty crazy. I don't think I should do that right away. The guy's too important. If I were to do this, I just feel like I'm losing my best asset. I guess I can't make progress otherwise, though, right? Like, I just need him to leave this diagonal, but he won't do that. Having trouble. I'm also having trouble getting to his pawns. Okay, so he does that. If he goes there, I go there. He takes, I take. I hope I didn't blunder. Check here, and then that. Where do I go? He may have made a big mistake, actually. This might be winning. Because what about this move now? I like that a lot. I'm going to take A4. Actually, maybe I take... no need to let him get a 2 versus 1, so I'll just do that. You should probably protect this pawn, but then I take. I'm winning a pawn over here, and then I'll win the other one. This has got to be winning now. I think it's winning. Yeah, he does that. This looks incredibly good. So he's going to run and try to win this pawn, I guess. No, that makes some sense. So let's take this. This is so winning now. He's going to go here and take, but it's too slow, way too slow. I'm just going to push now. He has no way to, yeah, that's it. Okay. Wow. I'm becoming quite the endgame player. That hasn't been like a strong suit of mine, but I'm pretty happy with that. It could be like my blitz game that analyzed, though, where I was like teaching the endgame, and then I pulled up the computer analysis and I was actually lost and I had no idea. So, you know, there's more to learn, let's have a quick, let's just quickly recap, and then this was actually a Vienna where they went into this weird sort of like middle game. It's like a strategic like middle game with these pawns. I don't know if I play this part right, but I liked my position the whole time, I would say. So probably was okay. This part is where I had to make a concession and play queen b6. I didn't want to, but I wonder if that's the only move, though. Computer probably has some brilliant move. A6. Just like asking for this. Yeah, I did think this is good. I saw a line like this. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of a6. I didn't play a6 though, because I thought, oh, they can't take here. They have to move away. Now they can't keep attacking it. Yeah, I like a6 a lot. Okay. Well, anyway, the story of the game was, now the screen turned to light for some reason. That's okay though. We got into this like ending, which I thought was equal, but like I said, it's always winning. It's winning for both sides. So you just play until somebody messes up. That's basically what you do, which is basically what chess is, right? Like e4, e5. The game's basically kind of equal. White's better because they go first. But if everybody plays perfect, it's a draw. Like two computers would draw. But so same with the ending. So now we'll just look at the critical moments. See what we can learn. I definitely would like to learn from the game. Looks like I played a little better than my opponent, but I didn't play great. 82%. They had a win here. Yikes. I definitely want to go to that moment. So that was a blunder. You know, oh, yeah, we knew about this, right? This is that check that would win a piece. So they missed that. I saw it during the game after I moved. Then I saw it. So, okay. Huh, didn't like my move. I bet you knight c6 is best. No, it's not. It's a mistake too. So what is the move then? What am I supposed to do here? I really am supposed to take. Wow. Yeah, you know what? This is weak. What am I thinking? Of course that's weak. I only calculated like something like this and then stopped. That's a ridiculous line. What am I doing here? Yeah, and in fact, even in this position, we have check, and it's an annoying check. And then they go there. Now we can take. Oh, we could take this. If they take this, we take check. If they don't take, we're threatening takes. Oops. And if they take with the queen, we win the rook. So they have to take with a knight. Then their knight's going backwards. Like, okay, I can see that en passant was a much better choice. I don't know why I went into this. Now white's better, actually, because they have more space. I think I did this, like, I faced the same thing, like, 3 or 4 years ago. And in that game, I think I played the same exact way. So I forgot what I learned 4 years ago. Oh, well. All right, so 92. Yeah, I'm playing for tricks here. I had a feeling it wasn't that great of a move, but I didn't see why it was bad. I was thinking of this, which would be nice. That would be, oh, it's actually winning for, it's winning for white. Of course it is. They just sacked the exchange and they're winning because my bishop's terrible. And they've got 2 really good pawns. And their bishop's aimed to f7. Wow. Kind of crazy. They have, well, e6 is a threat, I think. Like if I castle, it's e6. Guess I'm wrong, but I was worried about this during the game. I guess it's fine. I just take. Oh, I take with check. I forgot. We take with check. I didn't see that. That's why it doesn't work. Okay. Well, anyway, instead of that, which is just playing silly, I should have just castled. Yeah, just castle. Okay, but anyway, in the game, this, and then it did force them to go king f1. force them, no. It caused them to play a bad move, so they justified my whole thing. C6 is a miss. F5, F6, or knight takes E3. I looked at this. I just don't know why I'm doing this. Because of Queen H4? I'm confused. I don't know why we're doing this. I have no clue what that even does. I guess we're just going to castle queenside. Maybe like bishop e7 again and that, or I don't know. That's mysterious to me. C6, take. Okay, so this is a blunder. Now, I think C6 is just wrong then, because my whole idea was to support the center. But if they can take and I have to take with a queen, then I don't like this as much. I guess it's fine though. I'm solid. I'm still solid. So it is fine. And then I should go, or then they should go H4. I probably should go H5. Yep. And we play on. Instead, I blundered my bishop with queen check, the fork. But they didn't see it. So they missed their chance to beat me. That move just seemed weird, but it's interesting. Tempo, and then this. Computer says take it, which I almost did. But then I just decided to keep the two bishops. I thought here I could play castles. Yep. And I did like the look of this, and the computer does too. I thought this is playable. But I decided to keep the bishop. But that was kind of silly because he has to go here to protect this. And I just have to trade him anyway. So here's where I should have gone A6 or bishop D7. So bishop D7 is interesting. What is this? Tricks. Their knight's still, this doesn't work. Their knight's still guarding. So what are we doing on this then? What are we doing on that? We're going G5. Oh, kick the knight away first. Of course. And then once the knight leaves, then we check and win the queen. Okay. I wish I would have seen that. So why did I miss that? Because I didn't calculate. It's important to just look at forcing moves to the end of the line, right? That's a forcing move on the queen. That's a capture. And then that's... Wait, there's no check or anything. And after this, there's a check. I think had I seen that much, I'd have been like, wow, if the stupid knight wasn't guarding. Oh, I know, G5. So that's how you find moves like that, is you just look at the forcing continuations. That's a very good reminder to me and something I want to practice. So when I do puzzles, I'm going to focus on that. Instead, I played this move, which is a little weak sauce. I like B5. Yeah. When you have double pawns, you usually want to push them. We also want to create weaknesses on the queen side, and that's exactly what happens, right? This pawn's weak, but not weak. GMs say a pawn's only truly weak if it can be attacked, and he cannot be. So that's what I realized. That's why I went for that. They traded rooks. I'm not sure why they're doing that. It doesn't like B4. Interesting. Wants me to take and play king of 7. Okay, whatever. Thought this is fine. This is the right plan to get the king over here. Yeah, and then I realized I can't infiltrate at all. Like I just, for some reason, thought he'd do this, but he can't. So he just waits. And I think he really wanted to invade over here. So I made it difficult. Yeah, now he's trying to protect the pawn so he can go do that. But I think he failed to realize that I'm the one playing for a win here. He should just hold and do nothing. If he can do nothing, then I can't win. So he broke my rule, never do anything in the young game. Okay, this was a great move. Now, I was scared my bishop was going to get trapped here, but he's actually not. So, yeah, blunder. I thought he should do this, but then I would just go here. So I'm not trapped. And then if he goes here, I just come right back out. And now I'm ready to take that. So that would be winning. So this move's excellent. Why? King A5. That's a blunder. He has to go king c2, bishop a1, and then king b3. Ah, now we see why that was great. Wow. And then everything's protected. My bishop can't even move. This is horrible. My bishop can't move. How crazy is that? So I would have to go b6, I think. Oh, that hangs mate in 1. I just saw that. Yikes. Computer tipped me off on that one. So I can't do that. So as long as this bishop's on this diagonal, I can't even do that. So I just have to move pawns. This is terrifying. I guess what I do is I start pushing. But this is going to be a way to draw, right? Because this, I need this guy to win. So he probably just comes back now. Oh, wow, this forces me out. This forces me out, but I don't think I can actually leave. Because then, wow. So, okay, I see why this draws now, because I'd have to take the perpetual here. I think I would not go for that. But in the game, this is not checkmate because nothing's protecting it. Okay, so you attack my pawn. Why not save it? I saw here I'm just going to win a4 and then b5 and then d4. And that should be too much. Yeah, and he resigned here because his idea was to come win this pawn, but he's way too slow. Yeah, I would just queen, but even if I didn't queen and he goes for this, I just thought I would do this. This is just winning because I just have too many pawns. His pawns are so slow. So there you go. That was the game of chess. Hope that you enjoyed it. I played 3 games in a row. That was the last 3 videos that you saw, and I won all 3, so I'm quite happy with that. I also broke a new high blitz rating of 1700, so I don't know what's going on with me, but I seem to be on the upswing. My next tournament will be Friday, so that is in 3 days at the Greater Cleveland Chess Center on Friday. That would be August 11th. I'll play there. It'll be quads, and then my next big one is the Ohio Congress, which is in about a month. So looking forward to that, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.